From Denver 7, this is 7 News.
Welcome back. Well, even though it's been summer-like, it's time to plant and decorate your home for fall.
Yeah, it's all set. It's just a great weekend to do all of this. And joining us this morning is Lauren Bloom with the Associated Landscape Contractors of Colorado. And she's here to tell us more about the fall planting. First off, Lauren Bloom.
Yeah.
Working in the landscape business.
Yeah, it's easy to remember.
Perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Well, this is the time, and this may be the weekend because it's so nice to get out and start to do some things. What should we keep in mind?
Well, this time of year is when things are going to start wrapping up for the season, and fall is really an important time in the garden. There's lots of stuff to do. Obviously, cleaning up your leaves. You can clean them up, bag them. You might be able to mulch them with your mower, which is great for the soil. And also replacing your summer annuals with more fall, winter annuals like pansies, decorating with some mums, kale, things like that to keep the color in the fall and winter seasons.
All right, we've got some pictures coming up, too. I think that we've got maybe some of these fall containers that we can expect. Maybe you can kind of tell us a little bit about
Sure.
this.
Now, I work with Columbine Design, and this is what we do in the winter. We can decorate pots to kind of have a holiday feel, to kind of have an evergreen feel with berries, twigs, pine cones, things like that. That's kind of later in the season. We also can take the pots and replace those with pansies. We can do pansies in beds, pots, vegetable gardens. You can even eat pansies, so you can put them in your salad. You can
Wait. Did you say eat pansies?
They're even edible. So that's an interesting way to kind of color up a salad or something. But the pansies like the cool weather. They look great in the fall. They overwinter. They can handle all the snow on them. And then they come back in the spring and are kind of fill in the landscape until you can plant your summer annuals in late May or June.
I've noticed now, just as we hit the cool weather, the pansies now are coming alive in the pots that we had out on the front porch.
Yep.
And they look fantastic.
Yep.
As you say, it's just a wonderful way to add a lot of color to your garden and the
They're
beds.
pansies to the heat. They don't like it warm, they like it cold, so that's why they're starting to be popular this time of season.
Now, what's the greatest challenge? I mean, for a lot of people, I'm challenged in the landscape department. Pretty much every plant that goes in my apartment basically dies. What's probably the easiest thing for someone to do for the fall?
Well, mums are really easy. You can buy a mum like this mum right here, and you just kind of leave it in the pot. You can put it in another pot, so it kind of dresses it up a little bit. But those are pretty much zero maintenance. You'll water it once in a while, but not very often. Same with the pansies. The pansies are really low water usage. Through the winter, you might water them once a month, once every couple weeks, and that's it. So they're really conscious of that, too.
And you have some of the kale in that pot as well, and that is just a beautiful plant.
And the kale is great. It comes in different colors. There's some that have kind of a purple in them, kind of a ruffled leaf. And then there's also ones that are a little bit more smooth, maybe a chartreuse color. They come in all different colors and shapes. And those can occasionally come back up in the spring, too. So that's a great benefit to those.
My good friend and neighbor, Don, just down the road, came by the other day with a big bag of bulbs for my little girl to get into the ground.
This is a great time to do bulbs,
too. Is there a time period that you have to slip them in before the real bad weather comes on?
As long as the ground isn't frozen and you can still dig your hole, you're fine. So we'll plant them at Columbine Design anytime from early like September all the way through November sometimes. We can do that at Columbine Design. Also, if you go to the ALCC's website, Associated Landscape Contractors of Colorado, that's alcc.com, they can link you with a landscape professional that can help you do that.
And keep in mind, Jane, always you put the tip of the tulip bulb up, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
I've made that mistake before.
You don't want to plant them upside down.
That's something I definitely need to do. I'm absolutely awful in the garden, especially the weeds, That was probably my biggest challenge living in East Texas with all the rain we would get there. And here it's just completely different,
You wanted to talk about lawns, though. I know this is an important time for the lawn as well.
It is. It's a very important time for the lawn. We do recommend aerations in the spring and the fall, so fall is a great time to do it. Along with that aeration, we recommend that you do a fertilizer treatment. We use organic fertilizer. This is a product called Sanctuary. It's 100% organic. It's made out of protein meals.
This looks like coffee grounds.
It does. You can see there's no color added to it. There's it's no chemicals, anything like that. Even though you might think that why would you fertilize as soon as your grass is about to go dormant, what it really does is it puts those nutrients in there so that as soon as spring comes, it's ready, your grass turns green a little bit faster, and it comes out real healthy. So it's still an important time to do it.
Just a wealth of information. Thank you so much for joining us, Lauren.
And, of course, we have more information on thedenverchannel.com if you're interested in what Lauren just talked about. All of it coming from the Associated Landscape Contractors of Colorado, ALCC. And it is the time of year to get out there and start to do that magic out on the lawn and the gardens. It's never too late. Lauren, again, thank you so much.